Hey, it's Allison here, and I am just so excited to share with you the biggest 3 lessons that I have learned over the last 18 months when it comes to all things mindset and manifestation. And I'm telling you what, these 3 things that I have learned have changed the entire trajectory of my business and my life. I can't wait to share this with you. Stay tuned. Okay, let me just break down for you very quickly what it's been like for me for the past 18 months. It has been insane. And when I say insane, I hear the feelings that I've been feeling for the last year and a half. I've been feeling stressed, overwhelmed, exhausted, having zero energy, no motivation or direction in my business. And to top it all off, I was having severe anxiety and severe stomach pain. I don't know if those of you who know me or not, but I have been really struggling with my stomach for about a year. It's been undiagnosable, which is the whole reason I went down this path of learning spirituality, manifesting mindset, and it's all opened my eyes to this world that I didn't even know existed. So you have to picture it. I was feeling my absolute worst, lowest point of my life, and then enters this new way to look at the world and the way to look at how your mind impacts everything, how your thoughts and feelings impact everything. And then all of a sudden, while doing this work and really embracing it, my life has dramatically changed. I am an entirely different person than I was 18 months ago. And I'm never going back. And I want to share all of these things that I've learned with you because it has made such a magnetic, enormous, I can't even think of the words, impact on my life. So let me give you these top 3 things that I was telling you about, starting with number 1. Okay, number 1, everything is energy and manifestation is absolutely real. Okay, so I have my little notebook here and I'm gonna read some notes because I wanna make sure I get this right for you. So you're probably thinking, what in the world is manifestation? Let me give you the proper definition. It is making real something that was once a thought. That is the actual definition of manifesting. And I also wanted to share with you that in the Bible, manifestation is defined as a public display of emotion, feeling, or something theoretical that is made real. Now, I wanted to include both definitions here because I love that, right? As somebody who is religious and embraces the spiritual side of my life, I love that it is included in the Bible. It makes it feel for me more real and gives it more legitimacy, right? So there are a lot of people out there that talk about the law of attraction, that talk about manifesting, that talk about the book, The Secret, all that stuff, right? And I'm sure at some point in your travels you have heard about it. I was clearly living under a rock. I had never heard of any of this, never heard of it, clearly. And we won't talk about how old I am, but I had never heard of it. And I'm trained as a licensed therapist. I don't practice therapy anymore, but I am trained as a licensed therapist. So you would think at some point someone would mention to me the law of attraction, but it didn't happen. So when I found out about it, I embraced it wholeheartedly because I felt like it just spoke to me. So let me go back to the first thing I said. Everything is energy and manifestation is absolutely real. Once I began to accept that as a truth and as a flat out belief in my life, everything just got easier, right? So let me tell you about this everything is energy bit. So everything is energy. In fact, I wrote down this little fact here that 999.9999%. So that's 99.79 after that. Percent of our body is empty space. Can we just talk about that for a second? That's crazy, right? Because we feel like we have bodies. We're like hard, right? We have hair and arms and limbs and cells. But if you think of it like that, every part of our body is empty space. And what is in that space, my friends? Energy. And it's been proven. It has absolutely been proven. Look it up. It's everywhere. It's in physics, it's in quantum physics, it's in everywhere. So it is 100% the truth. So if you look at it like that everything is energy, our thoughts are energy, our feelings are energy, our lives, money, everything that we experience in our life is energy. And what that means, now that we know that manifestation is absolutely real, that we can then begin to attract other types of energy of the things that we want into our lives. I mean, really amazing. Okay, so the second thought that changed my life over the last year and a half is the fact that I now know and understand what my limiting beliefs are. So I can very vividly remember when I learned about what limiting beliefs are and that we all have them and that they impact our ability to attract the things we want into our life, right? Like I remember having this thought of like, oh my God, like what are my limiting beliefs? How do I not know what these are? I've never heard of this before. Like maybe I don't have any limiting beliefs. Like I clearly thought I didn't have any because I didn't know what they are. Which, Lord help me, do I have limiting beliefs? Because it was so funny. It was like, clearly my ego and my subconscious was protecting me because I wasn't ready to work on said limiting beliefs. But as soon as I peeled back that first layer and began to understand that everything we have, everything we think about life, everything that we believe to be true is in fact a belief. And a limiting belief is in fact something that limits us from getting to our true potential. So the fact that everything is a belief, you start to look at how you think about things, right? And the things that are negative or maybe not the greatest things to be thinking, yep, those, my friend, are limiting beliefs. And as soon as I started looking at it like that, I was like, oh my gosh, like I have so many. And like once you start peeling back the layers of like, oh, this is a limiting belief. Oh, wait, this says now this is a limiting belief, right? There are so many that we have. And that's not bad. We all have them, right? Like we all have them. And the whole thing of it is once you can recognize what they are and know what they are, you can work on releasing them and letting them go. And then it helps you get to your highest potential. Okay, so the third thought that I had over the last year that helped change my life was in fact that mindset is everything. Now, as I said in the beginning of this video, I was very new to this whole world and didn't really understand that. I mean, sure, we have all heard the power of positive thinking and that all of that, right? We've heard that. I mean, even I, who has been living under a rock, even I heard that. But I didn't really get it. I didn't really get it until I started to dive into this world. And I really, truly didn't understand that thought is always before form. And like, so let me break that down what that means. So when you have a thought about something or a feeling about something or a thought, like just like a knowing in your mind about how something is, that's your perception of the world, right? And that's how you see and interact and show up, and that's how you do your life, right? And if that mindset is a little bit off or a little bit negative or a little bit wonky like mine was, you're not going to be reaching your goals, or things aren't going to be happening in the way you want them to, because your mindset truly is everything. And your thoughts create your feelings, and your feelings create your reality. I'll go into more of that, about that in a later video, but I just wanted you to know that for me, when I really grasped the fact that mindset is everything, it just really lit me up and got me excited on working on my mindset, getting it straight, getting it not wonky anymore, so that I could help myself feel better, so that I could understand, why is my stomach so jacked up? Like why is it so jacked up? And why are none of the doctors able to help me feel better? Because the truth of the matter is, I'm not allergic to anything. I don't have a medical condition, thank God for that. There's not anything quote unquote wrong, other than I have all sorts of feelings, emotions, and stress, overwhelm. All that stuff decided to anchor itself and live in my stomach. That's my conclusion as to what all this is about. And so I knew that I needed to change that, and the best way to change all of that was to change my mindset. So once I realized that mindset was everything, I'm telling you what, it changed everything for me. So those are the top 3 things that changed my life. Let me go over them again. Everything is energy and manifestation is absolutely real. Once I finally uncovered what my limiting beliefs are. And lastly, mindset is everything. I would love for you to look at your life, to look at your limiting beliefs, look at your mindset, look at how things are for you. And are there areas for change? Of course there are. We all have areas of change. And think about it. Think about what is one thing you could do this week to change the way you think about things. Thank you so much for watching this video, for letting me share my story with you. It means so much that you're here. If you liked this video, please give me a like, comment below, let me know, what part of this video spoke to you the most, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.